Hello, temperatures across a large swathe of northwest Europe have been well above average recently. That's all about to change. Something much colder will be moving its way south and eastwards as we go through Monday. And it's all behind frontal systems already starting to gather to the far northwest of the British Isles and across into Scandinavia. Meanwhile, on Sunday, we've got some heavy thundery showers developing across Iberia and just nudging into southwest and western parts of France. As we move further eastwards, though, things are very quiet, settled, fine and dry across Turkey, Cyprus, Greece and the Greek islands. A good deal of sunshine, and much the same across Italy too. Temperatures well above average through France and up into Germany and the Low Countries, but we'll notice the change in the way the weather feels by the time we get to Monday, a real drop in those temperatures. So let's take a look at Monday then. As our frontal system slides its way south and eastwards, it's going to bring some heavy showers across into parts of Germany and Poland. Also some heavy rain developing across southwestern and southern parts of France. Further heavy showers and thunderstorms across Iberia. But notice the drop in the temperature, feeling very much colder across France, Germany and the British Isles as we go through Monday. Things will tend to warm up a little bit in London and Paris as the week wears on. There'll be some spells of sunshine, fairly unsettled though in Madrid. Further showers or longer spells of rain. Outbreaks of rain in Moscow, but we'll keep the sunshine going in Athens. That's all from me. Bye-bye. Hello, there's some disruptive weather in the forecast this Easter weekend across parts of North America. First up, we've got this cold front pushing its way southwards out of southern Canada into the northern plains. That's going to bring some significant snowfall in places, particularly over the Rockies, and also a blast of cold air. So a real temperature contrast from Saturday to Sunday. Meanwhile, warmth and moisture flooding out of the Gulf of Mexico is going to generate some severe thunderstorms and some very heavy rain, initially across Texas, then pushing its way eastwards across to the southern plains and also to the mid and deep south. Across Alaska and much of British Columbia on Saturday, we've got some fine, dry conditions, but that cold, wintry weather across parts of Alberta and Saskatchewan then pushing its way slowly southwards into the northern plains. Much of California now fine and dry after the earlier wet and wintry weather in places. And it'll change actually really in the coming days. Could see more cloud around in Los Angeles on Easter Sunday, but the sunshine returning by the time we get to Monday. So across to the eastern seaboard now, where on Saturday things are fairly quiet, but already starting to see some activity across the plains, and the severe thunderstorms and heavy rain will be pushing their way eastwards on Sunday, and that could well bring some severe flooding in places. A few heavy showers and thunderstorms across parts of Florida on Saturday, but the temperatures will be rising in Miami in the days ahead, and like to see something very unsettled pushing into New York by Monday. Hello, the forecast for Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean coming up in just a moment's time. First, we will head to South America. Here's the earlier satellite picture. This strip of cloud is an indication of where some of the most frequent heavy and thundery showers have been in the last 24 hours, and little change in the next 24 hours. So from Ecuador, Colombia, through Brazil, across the Amazon basin, down into eastern parts of Brazil, there'll be fairly frequent heavy and thundery showers. Venezuela not seeing so many on Saturday, and actually over the next few days, this zone of showers will shift its way a little bit further southwards, so it should become drier and warmer across parts of Venezuela and Colombia. So much of Paraguay, Uruguay and Argentina, we've got fine, dry conditions on Saturday. It's wetter, cooler and windier across the far south of Chile, and also some wet weather across the Falkland Islands as well. Here are the city forecasts for the next 5 days. A good deal of fine, dry weather in Rio. Could see some showers developing, though, later in the week. Some rain for a time on Monday in Buenos Aires. That will clear, and then the sunshine will return. Things are fairly quiet across much of Mexico and Central America on Saturday. Chance of a few showers down towards Costa Rica and the far south of Panama. Maybe one or two close to the Leeward Islands, but for much of the Caribbean, fine, dry conditions, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the low, if not mid-30s Celsius. San Jose could well see some heavy showers in the days ahead, but it's looking mainly dry in Kingston and Havana. Bye-bye. Hello, we'll get the forecast for the Middle East in just a moment's time. First to Africa, and let's start with the earlier satellite picture where we see the whiter, brighter clumps of cloud. This gives us a good indication of where some of the heaviest rainfall has been in the last 24 hours. And that's our seasonal rains, where we expect it to be at this time of the year through the central zone of Africa. Although across Uganda, things have been drier than we would normally expect. Looks like the rain will return here in the week ahead. A few sharp showers across parts of Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco. We've also got some strong winds across the far south of South Africa. Things will stay dry in Cape Town in the days ahead. A good deal of sunshine, particularly around Tuesday. Looks like we'll see some showers returning to Joburg, and Nairobi will see some rain by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday. Further north across Africa, little change in Khartoum, lots of sunshine here. Chance of some showers in Casablanca on both Monday and Tuesday, with some sunshine returning after that. To the Middle East now, where we've got a fair few showers to talk about. Some of those could be wintry across parts of Azerbaijan and Georgia, but it's through Iran that we're going to see some of the heaviest showers as we go through Sunday. Some of those may well be thundery as well. Some strong winds blowing across parts of Oman and into Saudi Arabia, across into the United Arab Emirates as well. And some of these showers likely to develop a little bit further south and eastwards in the days ahead. So both Muscat and Dubai could see some heavy showers, a few in Riyadh by Wednesday. Bye-bye. Hello, thanks for joining me. Let's take a look at the forecast across South and Central Asia over the next couple of days. Most of the activity across Central Asia, and we'll come to there in just a moment's time. Some thunderstorms, though, across parts of India, particularly through Madhya Pradesh and eventually into Punjab and Uttar Pradesh as we go into the early part of next week. This is the forecast as we run it through into Sunday. So where we see these blobs of blue, that's the areas which have the greatest chance of seeing some heavy showers, possibly with some embedded thunderstorms, one or two through Kerala and Karnataka, but most will be mainly dry. But you can see where all the activity is across central parts of Asia. We've got bands of showers working their way from west to east. Some of these will be heavy and thundery, and given any elevation, maybe even a little bit wintry as well. Got some heat wave warnings in place across parts of Gujarat as we go through Sunday and into Monday. Chance of a few showers down the Western Ghats. Most will be mainly dry. Greatest chance of seeing some of these heavy showers and thunderstorms is across Sri Lanka, and Colombo is always going to be fairly close by to those heavy showers in the next few days. Could see some heavy showers and thunderstorms too into parts of Bangladesh. So look at the city forecasts over the next 5 days. Dry with plenty of sunshine in Mumbai. Colombo, as I mentioned, never too far away from some heavy thundery showers. Looks like Tashkent will see some thunderstorms for a while. They'll ease, and then temperatures rising by the end of the week. Keep the sunshine and the warmth in Chennai. Bye-bye. Hello, we'll get the forecast for Australia and New Zealand in just a moment's time. But first, let's start with Japan. Here's the earliest satellite picture, and this massive cloud is an area of low pressure pushing its way eastwards out of China, and that's heading towards Japan over the next couple of days. And this area of low pressure is quite a deep one, so it's going to bring some really strong winds, gales, maybe severe gales, particularly across parts of Honshu on Sunday, and also some very heavy rain. We could see as much as 130 millimetres by the time we get to Monday. Behind this, we've got high pressure across China. Got some very heavy showers developing though across Vietnam and Thailand through Sunday. In between, there will be some spells of sunshine, and the blue and green colours here across Indonesia and Malaysia indicating further heavy showers and thunderstorms. So the city forecast over the next 5 days, we'll see some rain in Osaka. That will then clear to leave some fine dry conditions. Might see a few thunderstorms close to Bangkok in the days ahead. Had some very hot weather across Western Australia in recent days. That will tend to ease as we go through next week. Had some very windy conditions across southeastern parts of Australia and across Tasmania, and still some strong winds here. Meanwhile, we've got quite a deep area of low pressure pushing across New Zealand over the coming days. The wettest, windiest weather will be across the north and west of the South Island, but everyone will see some rain and some strong winds through the weekend and the early part of next week. Sydney is looking fine and dry in the days ahead, and the rain will clear from Wellington.